Welcome back. I'm part of this top secret group no one's supposed to know about. It's called the M.A.V.G.F. And I got kicked out. But I'll never let something like that keep me down, so I'll start my own group for mysterious findings in video games. But it's gonna need a great name.
Secrets. I've seen my fair share, but I won't say a word. Actually, this episode would be real short if I didn't, so I'll make you an exception. Secrets are an iconic part of gaming. Secret areas, codes, stuff out of bounds, it's ingrained into the culture itself. You have a game, you also probably have a secret. Secret rooms, messages, over-the-top sequences of things to do in order to see a low-poly egg. It is iconic.
And I'm no stranger to secrets myself. Why, there's one in this very video! Probably.
Some of the more well-known ones are the Metroid passwords, though these are entirely coincidental. Randomly generated. The Justin Bailey code gets rid of your suit, like at the end of the game. Samus should never be around near a wardrobe again. Green and pink is an awful combination. What was she thinking? Be ashamed.
There's also the Engage Ridley code, which is notable for having a swear. Let's see.
This crashes the game instantly.
Oh.
Like I said, notable for having a swear, but not much else. Fun to try out whenever there's a new Metroid re-release though.
Every time I think of Easter eggs or secrets, the first thing that comes to mind is the Halo series. They've always got something neat sitting around in there.
I've never been more scared in my life than when Leonard Church appeared in Halo 4 Spartan Ops. It'll take years of therapy to recover.
Don't touch anything.
Leonard Church is in Halo 4 Spartan Ops.
Halo Easter eggs are, more often than not, pertaining to Red vs. Blue, which I'm not introducing for you. Go to someone else for runtime padding. But what that means for this is that I'll have to be either somewhat vague about these or explain them. So without further ado...
In the Halo 2 map, Beaver Creek, pushing some rocks out of the way on this cliff reveals the text, "Why am I here?" which is commonly accepted as a reference to Red vs. Blue's opening line, "You ever wonder why we're here?"
My technicality, it's actually hey.
In Halo Infinite, receiving a tank may sometimes play a voice line referring to it as Sheila, which is the tank from the show. And finally, in Halo 4 Spartan Ops, Leonard Church— oh goddammit.
Hey, you.
Me?
No, him. Let you let possibly him in on a little secret.
Isn't that the entire premise of this video and thus doesn't need explained?
Shut up, you're me.
Oh, damn.
What if I told you/me that Team Fortress 2 holds a dark secret that you/I might not even be able to comprehend?
Bampton Deltarune. In a map added back in July of the year this episode released, you can find a dumpster with glowing pink and yellow eyes. This is a nod to the Deltarune character, Spampton, as mentioned before. He has the same pink and yellow glasses and lives in the garbage. Neat. A couple videos ago, I mentioned the Portal 2 ARG offhandedly. While most wouldn't consider it a video game secret, I would, because my word is fact. My source for that is me. If it wasn't, that'd just be hypocritical.
And I'm not a hypocrite. That's my middle name.
Basically, taking these hidden radios into certain spots in each level would cause an odd noise, which was actually a picture. This works because of something I don't understand. Cool pictures led to cool website, led to cool Portal 2 being revealed. But why do I bring this up?
'Cause it's cool!
Just the concept alone is amazing to me. One small secret snowballing into a worldwide hunt for the truth. Bringing people together from great distance to all play detectives, secret codes, rail coordinates, elaborate puzzles. It's a crime how little of these there are.
How do you feel about bees? I love bees as an average internet ARG, one of the things I just described as cool. Well, at least it was until the theater trailer for Halo 2 released and the Xbox.com at the end flickered into a ILoveBees.com. What?
Starting as something only hardcore internet sleuths cared about, suddenly people who knew nothing about ARGs were flooding to the mystery. The concept as a whole was thus popularized.
Well, I'm done with that topic. We both know only one could ever remain.
Yeah, fair enough.
So far, I've talked about stuff that was hidden, yes, but stuff that was intended to be found. What about stuff that they don't want you to see? Stuff hidden outside of the game. The they, in this case, is whoever you want it to be. In my eyes, it's pigeons.
In Super Mario Sunshine, outside of the game's boundaries, you can find absolutely nothing. Except for this drawing. Why is it here?
It is a placeholder for an enemy that was never added into the final game.
I did lie earlier when I said there was nothing out there. There's a toad. Presumably cast in the void for crimes that cannot be settled. Or because it was just cut.
How about a good old-fashioned debug mode? In the European release of Patapon 2, you can put a quick little code in order to activate the aforementioned.
You can skip levels, unlock them all, get items, units, money. It's neat that it's even a thing you can do in the game. Of course, it shouldn't be there, but that's the cool part. Using it feels like breaking the rules in the way. Like the PS2 game, Fairly Odd Parents break into rules. That's not a segue, I just wanted to bring that up.
In the Jak and Daxter series, in the first two games, only on the PS2 releases, sorry, this is Jak 1 and Jak 3, I don't own the second one on PS2. You can also activate a debug mode, which allows you the thrilling experience of viewing death counter.
This is your standard set of things you can do. Restore health, skip a minigame, that stuff. Thank God, I can finally lose minigames with just a simple button press! Another example of a thing you shouldn't know is...
What? Oh, I've heard of this before. It's a letter. Sorry, I have a tough time with paper. Allergies. Dear Mr. Taxon, this is the M.A.V.G.F. We have gotten our lawyers to kick your ass. If in a court of law, you do not see you in court on March 14th, 11 p.m. Why have they included military time? Who uses military time? The military? It's a muscle, your friends, M.A.V.G.F. Hold on. Oh, score! A Burger King coupon!